Yes, man, time to chill. What? What's this? Math homework? No. Due tomorrow? What? I was gonna chill now, man. What does it mean? Solve by elimination. Ah, I've got it. Solve by elimination. We've got this. We've got this. Gear up, brother. Gear up. Let's go, man. Man, I didn't know that Cell was going to send some brilliant work like this, man. Solve by elimination. All right, son, let's eliminate these. Oh, my God. Sir, you said some tough questions. Okay, if I send this to Sir, he's going to love it. I even wrote him a note. Thanks, I eliminated all the questions. Oh, man, he's going to love this. Okay, let's go back to that email. Let's reply to this. Reply. I'm going to attach that picture. Oh, thanks, sir. Let's write him a message. Thank you, sir. I eliminated all the questions. And it's due tomorrow. Yes, I'm getting it done before the deadline. Oh, brilliant. I got a reply, man. Let's check this out. I bet you he loved it. What's this? Bid, is this a joke? You better get the homework done today. I'm going to call your father. What? Have a great weekend, Mr. Mathematics. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? I thought I'd done it, man. I'm serious to God. I thought I'd done it. Oh, man, I better go get some help now. Yeah, this is fun, man. Has he got another one? I'm gonna play with another one. Dad, I need your help, man. I've got this math homework. My teacher told me to eliminate these equations, and I swear I eliminated them, but he's not accepting it. It's due tomorrow, Dad. I need your help, please, man. Okay, bring it over here. Bring it over here. Okay, I'll give it to you. Bring it here. I'll play with you later. Oh, thanks so much, Dad. That's all right, son. I'm always here for you. Listen. Your teacher said solve by elimination. Now, when you solve by elimination, you use this method to solve equations like these, simultaneous equations, okay, where neither of the variables is given as a subject of the equation. Now, in this method, we need to make the coefficient of x or y, one of these two, okay, x or y, the same size, but the opposite in sign, okay? And then we add the equations, which in effect eliminates one of the variables. Okay, so here's your first equation, but you wrote it massive, so I'm going to erase that and write it again for you. Dad, why you got to diss my writing for? Come on, man, it's fine. So son, what we're going to do here is we're either going to add or subtract these equations. We need to find one of the variables that are the same size, but have the opposite sign. Look, we have plus 2y and negative 2y. So these have the same size, but the opposite sign. We can add these equations, okay? Watch what happens. We've got 3x plus x makes 4x. And then we've got 2y, or positive 2y, plus and a negative makes a negative. So we've got 2y. When we have 2y minus 2y, that cancels out. So we get 0y, we get nothing there. And then 5 plus 3 gives us 8. So now we have 4x is equal to 8, and we eliminated, okay, we eliminated the y's. Oh, that's cool, Dad. You eliminated the y's. Yes, man. So let's carry on working this out, son. Check this out. I'm going to isolate this by dividing by 4. If I divide both sides by 4, the 4 cancels out. X, therefore, is equal to 2. Okay? Your x is equal to 2. Now, that's brilliant. So you got x is equal to 2. Let's move on over here, and let's substitute this back into one of the equations to find out what the value of y is going to be. Okay? So we're going to substitute. Let's sub x equals 2 into the equation. You know what? We'll put it into this equation here. Okay? The first equation. So 3 times 2 plus 2y is equal to 5. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2y is equal to 5. If I minus 6 from both sides, negative 1 is equal to 2y. Okay? And then if I divide this by 2, divide this by 2, therefore y is equal to negative a half. Okay, so I've got my y is equal to negative half. So that means that we're finished now. That's it, it's done, yeah? We're not there. We're not quite there. We still need to check that this works, okay? So remember, we've got x is equal to 2 and we've got y is equal to negative a half. Let's substitute that into one of these equations, okay? I'm going to rub this out. Son, you paying attention, yeah? Yes, Dad, of course I'm paying attention. I'm taking notes as well. Go on, please carry on, carry on. All right, check this out then. So I'm going to substitute it here. Let's substitute it into this one here. So when x equals 2, we have a negative 2 times minus a half. It should equal to 3. That's 2 plus 1. Okay, minus 2 times 1/2 is 1. And so 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 is equal to 3. Our equations check out. Okay, so remember what our values were. X was equal to 2. X was equal to 2. And y was equal to negative a half.
Thank you, Dad. That was brilliant. So, but what about the second equation?
All right, well, give me the second equation and I'll solve it for you.
Okay, here's the second equation.
All right, son, this is for you then. You can take that one.
All right, thanks for that, Dad.
Can you solve that one, Dad? All right, let's have a go at this then. So, if you look at this one, let's label these equations 1 and equations 2. Equations 1 and equations 2. Is anything the same here, son?
No, Dad, nothing's the same. I'm sure you're going to have to do something to eliminate.
Okay, well, we need to make one of these variables the same, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take equation 2 and I'm going to multiply the whole thing by 2. I'm going to multiply the whole thing by 2, okay?
Yes, Dad, you're going to multiply the whole thing by 2. I get it.
So I've got 10x minus 2y is equal to 54. Let's just call that equation 3 for now, yeah? So if I write down equation 1 here, 3x plus 2y was equal to minus 2. If I add these two equations together, then I can eliminate my y's, correct?
Yeah, I got that, Dad.
Watch this. So I'm going to add these two equations, okay? So 10x plus 3x makes 13x. The minus 2y and the plus 2y cancel out. And 54 plus minus 2 is equal to 52. Now if I divide both sides by 13, the 13 is going to cancel out and x is going to be equal to 4. Okay, so x is equal to 4. Have you got that? I'm going to rub this out so we can work out what the value of y is, okay?
Yeah, I got that, Dad. And now you're gonna substitute the value of x equals 4 so you can find out the value of y.
So check this out. Let's just erase all of this and let's work out the value of y. So I'm going to substitute it, let's say in equation 1. So I'm going to say sub when x was equal to 4 into equation 1. That's what I'm going to do, okay? So check it out. I've got 3 times 4 plus 2y is equal to minus 2. 3 times 4, 12 plus 2y is equal to minus 2. Let's minus the 12 minus the 12, and then we got 2y is equal to minus 14. Divide that by 2, divide that by 2. Y therefore is equal to minus 7. Okay, your y is equal to negative 7.
But you're not finished yet, Dad, because you need to substitute both those values into the equation to see if it works.
Okay, so let's see if that works. Let's rub this out. So remember, x was equal to 4 and y was equal to minus 7. Let's see if this works. We're going to substitute it into equation 2. So we've got 5 times 4 minus negative 7, and that should equal to 27. So 5 times 4, 20, minus a negative 7, that's plus 7, is equal to 27. So 27 equals 27, it checks out. So the solution to solve this system of equations is when x equals 4 and y is equal to negative 7. Son, did you have another question? Here, take this one.
Yes, Dad, I had another question. This is the last one, and I really appreciate your help. Here you go.
Yeah, Dad, I had this one here. Oh, let me have a look at that. Oh, you've improved your handwriting, haven't you?
I took your advice, Dad. Yes, I've improved my handwriting.
So I'm going to ask you the same question. Do any of these variables have the same size?
No, Dad, no, they don't have the same size. So what are you going to do in this one then?
Well, what we'll do is we'll label it equation 1 and equation 2. And really what I'm looking at is I'm trying to find the least common multiple to make one of these variables have the same coefficient, okay? So what I'm seeing here is if I multiply equation 1 by 2 and I multiply equation 2 by 3, my least common multiple as the value 6. Okay, so let's multiply equation 1 by 2. We'll end up getting 10x plus 6y is equal to 24. We'll call that equation 3. And equation 2, let's multiply that by 3. We'll get 21x plus 6y is equal to 57. We can call that equation 4. Now, have a look at this, yeah? We've got the same size in my y's. However, they're not the opposite sign. So what we can do here is we can subtract these two equations instead of adding them to eliminate the y's. So check it out. 10x minus 21x gives me minus 11x. And then 6y minus 6y, well, when you minus two numbers that are the same size, they cancel out. We eliminate them. And then 24 minus 57 will give us minus 33. So we've got minus 11x is equal to minus 33. If I divide this by minus 11 and I divide this by minus 11, x therefore, this is going to cancel out, x therefore is going to equal to 3. Okay, now since we've got our x value, we can substitute it into equation 1 to find out the value of y. So let's do that. I'm going to rub this out. So we're going to substitute x equals 3 into equation 1. So I've got 5 times 3 plus 3y is equal to 12. 15 plus 3y is equal to 12. If I'm minus 15 and I'm minus 15, that's minus 3 is equal to 3y. And then here, divide by 3, divide by 3. The 3 is going to cancel out, and y is going to equal to negative 1. So the last thing we need to do is we need to substitute both of these values into equation 2 to see if it actually works. 7 times 3 plus 2 times negative 1 should equal to 19. 7 times 3 is 21. 2 times a negative 1 is minus 2, which equals to 19. 21 minus 2 is 19. That equals to 19, so this checks out. These two solutions solve this problem.
But Dad, you're being lazy. You have to substitute the value of x and y in both of the equations to make sure that both of the equations actually work.
So son, next time your teacher sends you a set of equations for you to eliminate, do not shoot them.
No, Dad.
Like this. Do your homework, finish it off. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.